Hi Oren, hi Persephone, it's Auntie Shelly, and I was thinking it would be fun to read some stories together. So I brought this book with me on my vacation, and it's called Richard Scarry's Best Story Book Ever. And there's a lion on there, and he's wearing a hat. And he's also riding in a car. That's a silly lion. Well, this book I used to read when I was a little girl, and my mommy read it to me, and I read it to your mommy when she was a little girl. So there's lots of stories in here, and I picked one just for you for today. So I hope you like it. We can read it together, and then I'll show you the pictures, okay? So here it is. This story is called The Fox and the Crow. The animals in this book are silly. They're all wearing clothes. That crow is wearing a kerchief on her head, and it looks like she's wearing a dress. And she's up in the tree, in the pine tree. See the pine cone? And she has a piece of cheese, and she seems to really like that piece of cheese. So, here we go. A crow sat in a high tree, holding a tasty bit of cheese in her mouth. Along came a hungry warthog. See the warthog? He's silly too. He's bringing an umbrella and wearing a jacket. That is a warthog. And he was hungry. The crow will laugh when she sees my funny face, he said, and when she laughs, she will drop the cheese. So he crawled to the crow, and he made a funny face, but she didn't even smile. She just held on to her cheese because she's a very smart little crow, and she knows he was trying to trick her into dropping her cheese. Let's see what else happens. Along came a hungry little elephant. Drop the cheese to me, Crow, said the elephant, or I will give you a shower bath. Look, he sucks up water from his little bucket. He has a bucket of water, and he's going to slurp up the water and whoosh, spray it all over the crow, and then she will drop her cheese. I think she is pretty smart. I don't know if she will. Let's find out. The crow did not drop the cheese, even though whoosh, she was sprayed with water by the little elephant. She still didn't drop her cheese. Look what else we see on this page. There's more pine cones, and look at that. That's a woodpecker. He's wearing a top hat, and he's going peck, 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 pecking on the tree. Let's see what happens next. Drop your cheese to me, called the big brown bear, and you may have this pot of honey. See the bear? He's wearing a funny hat, and he has a big jar of honey, a pot of honey. And there's the crow, and she's holding on to her cheese, and she's listening to the bear. But she did not like honey, so she did not drop her cheese. She prefers to have cheese instead of honey. The crow was about to eat the cheese when along came a very cunning, smart little fox. "Oh, beautiful crow," he called, "you are so lovely to see. A bird with such charming feathers must sing a pretty tune. Will you please sing for me?" He's being tricky. He thinks he wants her to open up her mouth, and down, down, down goes the cheese. Let's see. What's on this page? There's the fox. He's wearing a funny hat. And look at over here, who's watching over here. The little bunny family, aren't they cute? There's the mama bunny with a hat. And her two little baby bunnies, just like you guys, Orin and Persephone bunnies. They're watching behind the tree to see what happens. I want to know what happens too. Should we find out? Okay. Now the crow had never been told that she was pretty, although she thought that she was pretty, and I think she's pretty. And she had never been told that her voice was pretty. So she wanted to find out if she did make a pretty song. So she opened up her mouth to sing a pretty little song. Down tumbled the cheese into the fox's mouth. Silly, silly little bird. Now she doesn't have any cheese. Maybe the fox will share the cheese with her. I hope he does. So that's the end of that story. But this book has lots of stories. So I'm going to pick another one and I'll come back and read it, okay? I love you. Bye-bye.